Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome back to American Bulletin Sports, where we bring you the latest highlights, scores, and storylines shaping the NBA right now. Tonight, we're diving deep into a packed NBA Cup slate that delivered thrilling finishes, breakout performances, and plenty of drama to keep you on the edge of your seat. From Phoenix to Oklahoma City to Los Angeles, it was a night where rivalries flared and contenders showed their teeth. Before we jump into the action, make sure you smash that like button if you love comprehensive NBA coverage, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a breaking update or game recap from the world of professional basketball. Let's start where the headlines began, in Phoenix, where the Suns hosted the Oklahoma City Thunder in an early tip-off that had Cup implications written all over it. The Suns, known for their explosive scoring and floor spacing, came into this matchup looking to build momentum. With a roster that blends veteran savvy and young athleticism, they were determined to assert themselves early in the league's mid-season competition. But the Thunder, led by their ever-explosive guard, have been no pushovers this season. Oklahoma City's blend of youth and strength has translated into consistent energy and a competitive edge night after night. In this clash, the Thunder came out firing, pushing the pace and attacking the Suns in transition. Defensively, they pressured the ball and forced contested threes, disrupting the Suns' rhythm. Phoenix countered with their trademark ball movement and perimeter shooting. Every time they seemed to fall behind, they rallied with crisp passing and timely buckets. But the Thunder's aggression was relentless, and Oklahoma City managed to stay within striking distance throughout most of the game. This contest embodied the fierce competition the NBA Cup has generated this season, where every possession matters and teams are building narratives that could follow them far beyond this tournament. The key takeaway from this matchup wasn't just the final score, but the tone set by both franchises. The Suns reminded fans that they can compete with the league's best, even when shots aren't falling perfectly. Meanwhile, the Thunder demonstrated that their defensive identity and transition attack might be exactly what they need to shake up the NBA hierarchy in the seasons to come. Now shifting our attention to arguably the most anticipated game of the night, a classic franchise versus franchise battle, the San Antonio Spurs against the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers, as always, entered the game with championship aspirations, reinforcing their roster with star power and veteran leadership. Meanwhile, the Spurs have been steadily building a foundation of youth and resilience, aiming to surprise opponents in every outing. From the opening tip, this game had playoff intensity written all over it. The Spurs' young core played with a fearless attitude, showcasing aggression on both ends of the floor. Their guards attacked the rim with confidence, forcing rotations, while their bigs battled for rebounds and disrupted the Lakers' interior presence. Los Angeles, on the other hand, leaned on experience and execution. When the Spurs made a run, the Lakers responded with textbook ball movement and clutch shooting. The balance of pressure and poise was on full display as the Lakers utilized their half-court offense to generate high-quality looks, while their defense focused on cutting off penetration and forcing contested jumpers. What truly elevated this matchup into must-watch territory was the endgame sequence. With the score tight in the final minutes, both teams exchanged baskets and defensive stops. The crowd's energy at Crypto.com Arena, filled with anxious fans and hopeful Lakers supporters, mirrored the intensity on the floor. Every possession felt pivotal, every decision magnified. This was not just a cup game, it was a statement about where these franchises stand. For the Lakers, this contest reaffirmed their ability to close games under pressure. Their veterans stepped up in crunch time, delivering the kind of leadership that separates playoff teams from pretenders. Meanwhile, the Spurs' performance revealed a core hungry to compete, hungry to earn respect from the league, a group that may not yet be title contenders, but certainly refuse to be overlooked. And to our viewers at home, if you're enjoying this breakdown, make sure you like this video and subscribe to American Bulletin for more game recaps, in-depth analysis, and daily NBA coverage. Your support helps us bring you the most relevant basketball news every day. Beyond the box scores and final outcomes, what stands out about this NBA Cup slate is how it reflects the league's evolving narratives. Young stars are stepping into leadership roles, seasoned veterans are proving their worth in clutch moments, and every game feels like a test of identity and resilience. The NBA Cup, a bold mid-season addition to the landscape, is turning into a proving ground where teams can measure themselves against peers in high-stakes competition. It's worth noting how each team approached these games strategically. The Suns continued to emphasize ball movement and spacing, looking to create mismatches and open shots. The Thunder, by contrast, played with a physicality and defensive urgency that forced opponents into uncomfortable possessions. With the Suns, there's an artistry to their offense. With the Thunder, there's a grit that refuses to relent. In the Lakers-Spurs matchup, strategy played out differently but no less dramatically. The Lakers leveraged their half-court sets and pick-and-roll efficiency, while the Spurs countered with pace and unexpected scoring bursts. Adjustments on both ends, from guard rotations to matchups under the basket, underscored how deeply coaches are now preparing for NBA Cup competition, treating it not as an exhibition, but as a meaningful chapter in their season. From a broader perspective, these games underscore a larger trend in the NBA: parity. Teams that once seemed distant from championship conversations are now asserting themselves on national stages. Whether it's the bounce of a ball, a defensive rotation, or a timely three-pointer, every detail is magnified. And as the Cup progresses, every team is not just playing for a trophy, they're playing for confidence, respect, and momentum that could carry into the regular season and beyond. But let's talk about what this means for fans. If you're tuning in each night, watching these matchups, and debating every call, you're witnessing a rejuvenated style of competition. It's not just about wins and losses, it's about identity and evolution. Teams are experimenting, players are growing into new roles, and every buzzer beater adds another layer to the evolving story of the 2025-26 NBA season. There's also a clear lesson here for aspiring players and basketball enthusiasts. Regardless of the scoreboard, a team's mentality and execution matter just as much as talent. The Suns, Thunder, Lakers, and Spurs all showed moments of brilliance and moments of adjustment. That ebb and flow is what makes this sport so magnetic, so unpredictable, so compelling. And from a strategic angle, the games remind us why basketball is often called a game of runs. In every quarter, momentum swung back and forth. In every half, teams fought to control pace and possession. That struggle, that beautiful chaos, is the essence of the NBA experience. As we wrap up tonight's analysis, remember this: we'll be here after every major game, bringing you the context, the storylines, and the impact that matter most. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to American Bulletin so you never miss a moment of NBA action. Hit that subscribe button now and join a community of fans who live and breathe basketball. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's NBA Cup breakdown. From Phoenix to Oklahoma City to Los Angeles, the talent, competition, and drama are heating up. Stay with us for more updates, more highlights, and more stories that matter in the world of sports. Good night, and we'll see you in the next report.